It's
Your computer
10:01.
is broken.
Oh, shoot. Wait, actually, I don't know.
We need to talk.
I'm gonna pull my crossbow out from underneath my pillow.
Okay.
I'm like, what are you doing in here, child?
Okay, the crossbow is unexpected.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't under my pillow. That would be very uncomfortable.
Yeah, Rafalga's under my pillow.
You're not gonna need that.
That's to be seen.
All right.
Speak, it's late. How did you even get in here? Oh, never mind.
I am full of surprises. We need to talk about you. More specifically, your blood.
My blood?
Yeah, I didn't think you knew yet. Would you be willing to take a walk?
Fine. Turn around.
Okay, she just vanishes.
Vanishes?
Yeah, gives you a chance to put your pants on.
Okay. I do. Dressed.
As you go to the door of your room and you open it, she's waiting outside. This way. She leads you down and out the back door into the dark alley. of the room.
Anyone down there?
Yeah, there's people downstairs still in like the social areas. Just a couple people. You can just hear some faint noises and the candlelight.
Any staff that I recognize?
You'd have to go through the front way. She's leading you out the back into the alley.
Okay, so I don't run past anybody that I noticed that I know.
Not really, no.
Okay. And what time would you say this is?
Probably like 4 in the morning. You guys would have been back after sorting out all of the...
Would Riordan be awake because of his meditating?
In his room. You're not there. Yeah, because you guys wrapped up all of the children things, went back, crashed at like 3 in the morning.
So I've only been sleeping for an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're in the alley. I've, ever since Calliope, I've taken a keen interest in you.
Flattered.
You should be. So, man, a few words. I get it. Have you chosen this, or have your parents never brought up your lineage, did they?
Why?
Okay, this is going to be more difficult than I expected. One of your parents, at least, must have been a high blood. I saw it in you when we connected in Calliope.
Yes, more than likely my father. My mother told me that he was probably well off.
That's not exactly what I'm talking about. You remember... Okay. Do you remember at your new mansion there was a fellow, myself, and he died. I murdered him. You remember?
The toothpaste guy.
The guy that you shoved in the hole?
Yes.
Yeah, what about him?
Well, he, as well as I, are what are considered high bloods. An ancient race of bloods. We come from before.
Before? What's with all the cryptic babble? Get to the point.
Okay. Before recorded history, there's races of people with enduring magics and abilities, and I saw that in you were a descendant, possibly from your father's or your mother's side, perhaps even both.
So what does this mean?
Well, it means a great many things. There are two sides of us throughout the world. Two factions of High Bloods that have different goals and aspirations. And I, presuming you have no knowledge of this, assume you haven't chosen a side. I'm here to put a bug in your ear, perhaps show you what you're capable of.
Okay.
Right. Any other questions? I mean,
Well, I
you
mean,
seem to be taking this all in stride.
seems a little ridiculous. I
Okay.
don't feel any different.
You haven't had any instances where perhaps you were one place and then another, seemingly instantaneously?
Yes, but I didn't assume it was me that was doing it. We've run into people on our journey. I assumed it was them.
Makes sense. What's the word? With the intent of possibly twisting your arm a little bit to my side of the struggle, I'm willing to show you how to control it a little bit better, if that might garner some favor on my side.
All right, so now I do have a question.
Mm-hmm.
What are these two factions fighting each other for?
That's a little bit harder
How
to...
do I know that you're on the right side?
It's a bit hard to explain. The war between our factions is thousands of years old. There are some that seek to usurp and control all governing forces in the world, bend them to their will, and there are those who would seek to free, liberate all of the people, all of the individuals of our world. Allow them their own freedom of choice, freedom of government, without the fingers of one or other of the organizations twisting them this way or that.
And where do you fall?
I seek to liberate. I seek freedom. I seek a release from suffering.
So you're saying that one of the factions wants to rule because they think that they're,
Better.
for a lack of better words, better than the rest of the races.
Correct.
Some sort of Reich or something.
For lack of a better term. Yes.
Okay. So, I had no knowledge of this. Why even bring this up to me? I could have lived the rest of my life not even knowing.
Well, I for one saw your blood. Others will too. There are certain... what's the word? Symptoms. There are certain things that could happen to you that might be determined as abrasive or confusing if you stumble across them on your own. Sometimes it takes longer to manifest in individuals than others.
So So how can you detect this on someone just by looking at them? I haven't noticed any difference in anyone that I've seen.
You are still young. I myself am very old.
You're doing very well for your age.
Alright.
There's certain perks. Some different variations of bloodlines, different genetic alterations that take place in some different variations.
So you're saying this persistent ache I have in my shoulder could have been alleviated many years ago?
You're one of the variations that ages normally.
Oh. So I won't live thousands of years like you?
That remains to be seen.
I'm just gonna keep getting older?
I can only speculate.
That sounds like a horrible life.
It's let's start small. That is a larger, more in-depth conversation after some knowledge has been imparted.
Is there any records of people that have developed this? I grew up not knowing who my father was, just that he was, I don't know, for the lack of better phrasing, a tryst that my mother...
Perhaps he was merely a tool to your mother. Perhaps he was a catalyst. Perhaps she, with knowledge of our blood, used him to create you with the goal of...
I highly doubt that she was one of these high bloods.
Make
She became very ill. If she was this powerful, I'm sure she would have done something about that.
I'm trying to think if there's anything you can roll later. I can't speak specifically for your mother or your father. All I can tell you is what I know and what I've seen, and offer training, gifts to strengthen you. And then, over time, you can, and with more knowledge, you can determine which side of the line you wish to stand on.
Does this have anything to do with your so-called high bloods? And I'm going to show her my mark.
Which mark?
The mark?
Oh. That... The Kelborn are...
The what?
The Kelborn?
Amour.
It was the Kelborn sigil of binding.
That's what that is?
Yeah. That's what
What's his face
we knew
told
that.
us?
Django told you at Puzzles. The Kelborn are technically high bloods, yes. They are an offshoot, an abomination. They were never meant to be. And when Durelium rose, they were sealed up on the barren edge, where they could no longer impart their will on the world. That was 1,000 years ago now, if not more.
So 1,000 years ago, the Kelborn were sealed away.
As many as could be found and fought and cornered.
But not all of them. Obviously, they couldn't catch them all.
We assume we did, but we cannot ever be 100% certain.
Now, when you say we, you were behind imprisoning these Kelborn?
Both sides of the factions lent their part.
So there was an uneasy truce between the two factions?
Less of a truce and more of certain individuals using their status and power to work within specific governments, the Durelium governments, the remnants of the Five Kingdoms. Yes.
And what are these two factions? Do they have a name?
There are what did I call them? You've heard of one before. Where's my shit? Pretty sure it's Everlife. You all heard about the Everlife on Captain Blissell's boat. Those were 2 Everlife faction agents that were there to...
Was the Everlife Alliance, Everlife
Just
Just Everlife.
Trust?
And then there is the Black Hand.
And I'm assuming you're not with the Black Hand.
Correct.
And the 2 factions went into an uneasy alliance to seal away the Kelborn 1,000 years ago.
Alliance is still a strong word. More of a... There were certain individuals that worked from within the human governments to aid them on both sides. It was less of the factions coming together and more splinter factions within the factions doing what they had to in that time of need, when the Kelborn were running amok, during the Kelborn Wars, when they covered the Bear Mountains in their scourge and wiped the 5 kingdoms from the face of the earth.
And these high blood, is it limited to just humans like you and I?
Not always.
So it could be any
You mean,
races.
yeah, like humanoids, yes. Yeah, limited to humanoids.
So what is it you want from me?
I only want to impart some knowledge. Show you a few of our tricks, if possible. Set you on your path with the knowledge that this is taking place in the world and that you could be a part of it.
I mean, no disrespect. I haven't known you for very long, but you don't seem like the type of person that's just out to help people.
I'm out to help people who could be my future potential allies.
So there it is. You want me to help you with something? Is this...
I only wish at this point in time to impart unto you some knowledge, show you what you are capable of.
So that
I
become-
understand this decision is not something that can be made in a moment.
So that I become indebted to you further down the road.
No favor will be asked from you in return. You can glean whatever information you wish from this circumstance. Learn what you can, decide on your own.
So what sort of potential do you think I have the possibility of getting?
Well, circling back to the being in one place, or moving from one place to another.
Teleportation is something that we...
It's less teleportation and more a physical attribute. And there's a brief little black spark, and then she's 50 feet away.
That's not teleporting?
Let me read it for you. Instant relocation. A genetic ability. This spell instantly relocates the caster anywhere they can see within 100 feet. The spell is less of a transportation spell and more of a genetic boon of incredible speed. The caster must move through or around any physical or magical barriers, but climbing speeds are ignored.
I date.
And if traveling over water, the caster can run across its surface, ignoring swimming speeds.
Sounds like teleporting to me.
You can choose to view it whichever way you like. If you are interested, I can attempt to show you how this might be done. If you are not interested, then you can carry on your way.
Then what else?
We'll start small.
I'm gonna step out and open these.
Sure.
Very well. You've piqued my curiosity.
That is all I aimed to do. She's back beside you, and you feel like a little gust of wind as she's just there. I want you to focus on a point in front of you. Pick a distance.
Okay. Start small.
Calm your center. And then I want you to focus on moving to that spot. But choose instead to just be there. Feel it as one singular step over a great distance. I want you to roll a d20 for me.
This is a big
We're
moment.
just doing
I'm gonna do my
Magnus's
big die.
interaction
Okay.
with Sima
Am I
right now.
adding anything to this?
No.
Nice.
12.
You tense your legs and you go and you take a step and you kind of just step and stumble forward. She chuckles a little bit. Come back. Try again. Focus. Calm. And move.
19.
That's exactly what you needed. You feel a rush. Instinctively, you grab your hat as the wind rushes past you. Suddenly, you're 70, 80 feet down the alley. You've gone across the street, and your heart is just pounding.
So, to me, how does this appear? Like I'm reappearing there?
You're
Or
seeing
I'm moving and everything else is slowing down around me?
everything blurs around you, but not to the point where you can't see. There's definitely a sense of slowing.
So I'm not physically disappearing from one port
No.
and reappearing somewhere else.
So if there was
So-
obstacles in your way,
Yeah.
you would have to
I
go
would have to
over
go
or
over.
around them.
Okay. All right.
And she's smiling, nodding. Now
That
go.
was
You're almost 100 feet away. You gotta come back. You can roll again if you want to try and
okay.
Bamf back to
I'm
her.
gonna try and bamf back. Bamf. 17.
yeah. You tense again, and you take a couple steps, and you see her smile, and she just beckons you back.
Good. I'll walk back.
That was good for a first timer.
What is it?
It is a genetic boon, something that comes from your blood. It is, and now that it's back in the collection, you can add the cantrip instant relocation to your spell list. It's something that only becomes easier and easier to use over time. Like I said, you have to start small. Learn how to harness it. Manipulate the world around you with it.
Okay, so how does this spell work?
As a legendary action, that's what it is. As a legendary action, you can attempt to cast the spell at initiate level, which is levels 4. You're at level 5, so level 4 through 6. Once per minute, you can attempt to use it. It is DC 19.
When there's nothing that gets added to that, it's just a straight roll.
Correct. And then as you get to higher levels, the DC gets lower until you get to master level. And then it's a DC 10 plus your dex modifier, so almost always a guarantee.
That's nice, at least that it's not an action or whatever, because you can just try it, and then if it doesn't work, it's like, okay, you still got both your moves left.
You can only do it once per minute.
At initiate level, yeah. At apprentice level, you can use it once per round at a DC of 16. And then at legend or at officer level, you can use it twice per round. And at hiragana, which is hidden language speak for master, you can use it 3 times per round, DC 10 at dex. But that you have to be level 17 through 19 to use it at master level.
So is this going to take up a cantrip spot?
It will take up a cantrip spot, yeah. It is still technically a spell, it's just a legendary action.
It's DC 19. I don't know if that's worth trying to do.
How many cantrips can you have?
I can have 4 prepared. We'll keep it in the old repertoire for now. We'll see what happens.
You never know when it might work and come in handy.
So, this is a neat trick. You're saying that there are other of us out there.
Probably more than you would care to stomach.
Can I describe the little kid that we saw to her?
Mm-hmm.
That like changed it to night.
She... Make a perception check. She's pretty good at... I guess that would be an insight check. Make an insight check.
Oh yeah, even better.
Oh, okay.
Woohoo! 24.
Okay. Very nice. You see her, she kind of like a little bit of an eye squint at the description. He's trouble. He's not one of us. He's worse.
I guessed as much. What do you think he wants with us? It's not the first time we've seen him.
I would hazard a guess it has something to do with that symbol on your chest.
Do you think he's one of the Kelborn?
Oh no. He's something much older.
Do you think the Kelborn could have employed him, or he is employing the Kelborn?
Oh no, he has his own agenda. He bends to no one's will.
So why would he be interested in these marks?
I could not even fathom a guess.
And does he have a name?
He does.
Do you care to share?
I would not care to share. I do not want him hearing his name in my mouth.
If we mention his name, he's going to hear it?
More than likely.
Does he have a different moniker that we can call him?
Not one that can be uttered safely in the open.
Okay.
And everywhere is open to him. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but if he has plans for you, they are his own, and I will not interfere.
So, you were able to discern this bloodline by looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
And you're saying others of our kind have that ability as well?
Some may. We are not all created equal. There are different variants of the bloodline. We have been around for a very long time.
Would you say if there were members of the Black Hand that saw this in me, that they would go to any lengths to get to me, maybe even eliminating people in my life that I care about?
Potentially. Many of the individuals in the faction are... We have larger goals. There are plenty of us, as is. Not all new generations are sought out unless they have some particular relationship or kinship with the individuals.
And I'm assuming by the name the Black Hand, they probably dabble in dark magics.
It can vary.
Dark rites, necromancy.
Some are just like you, healers. Some still put their faith in some gods. We are not... I cannot say for certain that even some on my side would not dabble in darker methods if it suited our goals, our agendas worldwide. I cannot say for sure that one side is wholly better than the other. I just know which side of the line I chose to stand on and what I will do to further our cause.
Is there a way that you can teach me Do you recognize this bloodline in others?
Maybe over time, but you are still very young. You are... I mean, if you are not aware of your lineage, you are certainly a first life. Still within your first century. It takes time.
Very well. This is a lot to process.
Mm-hmm. Agreed. Make a perception check.
Uh, 15.
Her eyes flicker behind you, and you feel something cold coming up from behind. And as you turn and look, you see this writhing shadow as her face goes flat. You see within this shadow a metal face, reptilian and feline all at once, with a black hood up. The metal seeming now, as you're looking at it, to move and shift as if it's alive. And you hear this, guttural grating. I want you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Well, that was bound to happen sooner or later. 5.
Okay, you take... Come here, T4, fuck. You take 4 points of psychic damage, and you cover your ears, and you kind of step back out of the way as you hear Sima respond. Yes, I know I'm away from my post. I will be returning shortly. And you hear this grating sound again. I want you to make another Constitution saving throw, as the speech of this creature grates on your mind.
14.
Okay, you're fine. Yes, but I was recruiting. I understand. I understand, Master. Of course. And the creature shifts and vanishes. She turns to you, and you, like, pulling your hands away, you've got, like, some blood coming out of your ears. I have to go.
What the hell was that?
That was a handler of sorts for our organization.
He works with you?
I work for him.
Okay.
I have to go. I have been away from Calliope too long, and apparently they've finally noticed. I will see you again, Magnus Hellstrom. Practice what you've learned. Perhaps next time there will be more to show you. And with that black flitting, she vanishes.
Black-robed, metal-skinned, reptilian smoke monster.
Mecha Godzilla.
I'm alone in the alley.
Make a perception check.
16.
Okay. As you're about to turn to go back in, you hear a ah! There's just this big fucking raven sitting up on the roof looking down at you.
I know. Then I'll just go back inside. I don't think I'd be able to fall back to sleep. There's a lot on my plate.
That's a lot.
Are you gonna? I think I'm just gonna go up to the bar.
Okay.
Do they have...
I'll order
Oh shit, who works in this bar? I forgot to open my binder.
a tankard, and I don't really drink. It's just something to nurse while I think.
Sure. The half elf cook that had served you guys the morning before is up. You can tell he's kind of just rising. It's closer to 5 in the morning now. You're certainly up early there.
Well, I have a little bit of insomnia.
Well, I'm sorry to hear.
Slide a gold across.
Oh, merci, monsieur. That is most generous.
I'll take a tankard.
Well, that is good enough for more than one. You can have as many as you like until the gold runs out.
Just one. It's fine.
All right. Better for me?
Do they have like breakfast, like hotel breakfast here?
Yeah, the price of the rooms, you
Continental
get just
breakfast.
like a complimentary breakfast.
Oh my goodness. I want to get up for that.
So you're going to cut your long rest short? You guys went to bed at like 3 in the morning.
Maybe by a bit. I already pressed long rest. I don't know how to.
Yeah, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 in the morning. You could still get your breakfast before noon. You all rise on the morning of June 1st. Late in the morning,
I'm
since you were all...
assuming I'm taking a point of exhaustion.
Yes. Oh, did you add the orb to your inventory?
What orb?
I
The
remember
empty orb.
that you got the note from Boubon. Said thanks for the ride, and Patrionis handed you the the now empty orb. It is in inventory. It's called the orb. It's no longer a gloom item. And I assume since you were just sitting there for the kind of taking a short rest, you could have identified it. As you wake close to noon, what would you all like to do in the Mona Orain?
When I head down for breakfast, is Magnus still there?
Yeah.
You're just sitting, staring at the still full tankard.
Well, I mean, I've probably nursed it. It's probably almost empty. But yeah, it's probably still the same one.
I'll probably have like a breakfast beer or something.
Oh, yes.
It's just normal beer with like bacon grease.
But of course, you are quite a strange one there, half-orc. I will bring that post haste.
All right.
I'd see her come down.
Okay. Yeah, you... Typically, most places, the staircases will come down and either branch off to the doorway or off into the restaurant side, so that you kind of have to walk past it, going to and from. Sort of a subtle enticement, so you can smell and see the food and be like, oh, all right, I guess I'll have some breakfast.
I guess I'll sit next to Magnus.
You know,
You
see her coming. I'll push the stool out.
you do not look very well rested.
I'm not. A lot on my mind.
Yesterday bugging you with the guy.
How do you do it?
What? Huh?
How do you keep your rage in check?
Oh, well,
I saw what that guy did, and I didn't even think. I just reacted. It probably jeopardized the group. I could have killed that girl.
Usually, I'd say I'm not the type of person to... I don't really. I mean...
Where are my slippers? Closet.
One's upstairs.
I guess
one's
I
in
just-
the dryer.
Try to push past it.
I'm gonna come skipping in.
Oh, it's the tiny one.
Hey,
Yeah.
morning. Have a good rest? I slept great. I mean, not really, because that guy last night was... Yeah, bad dreams, but...
I apologize for my actions yesterday.
You do not need to apologize.
I see them as well fit.
I think we all wanted that guy dead, so.
I wish I could puppet that guy again. Remember that, you guys?
No,
That was funny.
Not funny.
That was good.
I don't regret killing him.
I am not down there.
Oh,
I am still in bed. I'm awake. But I'm just kind of staring at the ceiling,
Okay.
thinking,
Pondering.
pondering,
Falconer and Riordan are.
wondering how that orb came out of my penis.
Yeah, mate. I don't
And
think
why I
anybody.
didn't
I don't think anybody blames you for what you did. I was right there with you. That fucker needed to go.
I agree.
Falconer says. Yeah, I agree. I would have caved his head in given the opportunity.
I shouldn't have reacted that way. The act against the child it's just brought up bad memories from my past.
I know if it was something personal to me, I wouldn't have even blinked. I would have knocked that guy out. Worse than that. Worse than that. Way worse than knock that guy out.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate.
You're not alone, friend.
You don't have to talk about it right now if you don't want to. You don't ever have to tell us.
No, it's fine. I suppose if you want to know. Was married. Daughter, Cassandra, and I'm gonna pull the lock of hair out of my pocket. You know that I was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
I was away and came back, and something, I don't even know, took them from me, killed them, but not just killed them. They were still there, but they were not them anymore. They were abominations. They were undead. I don't know why they would have even been targeted. There's nothing important about us.
That's horrible. I'm sorry.
We had no money, no means. I lived a very simple life. And, if I had been at home, I might have been able to stop it from happening. And that's why I couldn't stay in the military anymore. I even asked them for help to see if they could help me track down who these assailants were, and they wouldn't help. So I couldn't be associated with them anymore. I had
That tracks.
to find,
Yeah, that's understandable.
and that was my goal, really, just trying to figure out who killed my family, and then I
That's
ended up-
why you were on the ship?
Yeah, part of this order called the Order of Light. Their main goal is, to rid the world of these evil abominations. And I thought maybe they would be able to help me figure out who did this to my family, and that's why I joined their order. I really wasn't a religious man at all before. And even now, I know the gods are real, but I've never really had any use for them. until now, I guess.
I feel that.
Yeah. But that was my goal, was to figure out who did this to my family, and then a lot of us got stuck together. These marks binding us.
Well, we can help you.
I appreciate it. I was given some information last night, but I still have to try and piece it out. I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, really.
Yeah. Well, you can
Like
tell us when you're
military?
ready.
We're right there with you, mate. Anything you need from us? You've been a good friend and companion. You know, you've always got us on your side.
Of course.
Thanks.
Well, I'm gonna
At
need
this point-
another. Oh,
I'm gonna come downstairs now and see the group of you together. I'm just kind of walk up, my head down, look around a little. Austin Craig, so seems like we've all been having quite a night. Put my arms around a few of you guys' waists. Shall we go on
Yep.
together?
I've got nothing else I need to do.
Actually, I think I need to wait till the evening to get my spikes.
Oh yeah, we gotta get your spikes there, Austin.
You have to wait a whole other day.
Oh shit.
oh shoot!
It's
I'm pretty sure it's today. This evening.
Yeah, I thought it was today.
no, it was not this
Oh,
evening,
you're
but the
right.
evening following. Yeah, because I expected
It's
you guys
June
to.
2nd.
I expected the investigation to take at least 2 days, and you guys killed it in like
we
less.
stealth real
Damn.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know. Okay,
Austin
I'll take
Craig's
back my previous statement. Austin Craig. Are there any side quests you think we could take on in this town?
Are there any
to kill
fighting
a few
pits?
days?
You guys got kicked out of the one fighting bar.
I mean, we could
Aw,
try
damn it.
and see if there's a
We got
guild
kicked
or
out of where?
something. We could take on a contract
Sorry.
just for a day.
Mm.
You guys got kicked out of Fisticups, the one fighting bar, because you were investigating, and Christy used.
Oh yeah, I used
Detect thoughts
on that
and-
chick.
Damn.
Well, we brought the killer to justice. Maybe they'll let us back in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys haven't gone very many places in this city. I have literally 3 pages of establishments, and you guys have gone to like 3 or 4.
We haven't gone to any of the.
Is there like a town directory?
Yeah,
We
the
haven't gone
citizens,
to
you just
any-
got to ask around.
Any of the guilds in town we haven't been to.
Yeah, I wanna build some layers on my character here.
What kind of layers?
He's going to be like an onion.
Neapolitan ice cream.
Yum.
A really short, stubby onion.
Still makes you cry.
Yeah, can we ask the waiter if there's a mercenary guild or a
Have you asked for the
bestialum?
Have
or
you asked for the
whatever?
waiter's name yet?
Why?
No.
I probably
So-
would have got it over the night.
Okay, it's Patreonus.
Petra, what?
I'll call Patreonus over here.
Ah, yes, Magnus, what can I do for you? Another takeout?
No, thank you, my friend. You can keep the rest of the gold. It's fine.
Merci beaucoup. Much appreciated.
Guilds.
Well, yes, we have a fair few guilds here in the city. But the high and mighty Tower of Zeld, of course, you know those stuffy bunch.
We
Yeah.
can get in there.
Let's see, we have the... we have the Animalum Hoc Bestialum. That is in the northwest corner of the city.
Okay.
If you go down the main road, down to the major intersection where there are trades, other inns, you just go north from there. Cannot miss it. And then we also have, there is the Emerald Crest, the Thieves Guild, you know. They are here in the city. They are in the, you would have passed them on your way into the city. They are just south, a little bit east, just off the main road. And there is the Outcasts, you know, the rabble rouser, magic casting types, the ones that were not good enough to get into the tower. And then, of course, there is the Amour. It is actually not too far from the Animalum Hawk, just a little bit more north. Outcast is there too, if I am not very much mistaken. A tight little triangle of guilds, all in the same place. Couple blocks apart.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, any time for a man who tips as good as you, you're welcome at the bed and butter. Anytime, anything you need, I am your man.
Thank you. Well, I'm good to go wherever you want, I suppose.
Any excuse to bash someone's face in, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I want to do.
You need to get your gauntlets repaired.
We haven't gone to,
Am I-
the Pinion place, have we?
Yeah, you and Rarden went to Lance and Pinion last session.
Yeah.
After you got your tattoos.
Am I able to fix them by myself?
Yeah, you would just have to spend some time. Buy some materials, maybe, unless you have materials on hand.
If you want, we can head out, get a contract. You can stay here, fix your gauntlets. We'll meet up, head out.
We can give
That
you
sounds great.
we can give you a talkie stone.
Sending stone.
Yeah, but I don't want to call them that
Oh,
because
Rocky Talkies.
Rocky
yeah,
Talkies.
Rocky Talkie.
Why don't we just put one of those...
The Rocky Talkies
like
aren't good to use again until 9 p.m. this evening. 'Cause
Shit.
they refresh every 24 hours.
Right.
What about the box on the ground? Ground box.
Yeah, I
Uh,
suppose we can. Doesn't.
It was
not
this
gonna
morning,
hurt.
wasn't it? Dawn?
Was it done?
I think so.
It might also be a 24 hours.
Damn.
I can't remember
I'm
if
pretty
it's
sure that one was done.
Some of them I very intentionally made 24 hours because it takes that long for the magic to recharge. Some items are just recharged by, like, the new day's energy. Want me to pull it up?
either way. I think we
Yeah,
have
20,
to make
24 hours.
Yeah, man.
So that's also around 9:30.
Oh, that's fine. It gives him time to do his gloves.
Because that was when you guys were doing your initial behind the Lord's Wall sleuth.
yeah, and then they escaped, and then we went right back.
Yep. Yeah, you guys had that all wrapped up between like 9 to like 1, and then you spent a couple hours just going back to Rockwalla, talking to Vondu, Patricia Vondu,
Patricia, yeah.
captain of the guard,
Yeah.
and just a beef wand of a woman.
Uh-huh. Should we head out then? I don't know what guild. I don't know. I'm just following you guys, honestly.
What was the other magic guilds called?
The Outcasts.
Spelled like the band? The K?
Okay, no, 2 words, Outcasts.
Oh.
Because they're... make a history check.
Alright. Two.
No, you think it's like a fishing spot.
Didn't you guys make hey ya?
Okay, yeah, do we want to go to, like, the Hawk and see if there's a contract?
Sure.
Alright.
Can I just, I'm just gonna go about getting my gauntlets fixed while you guys are doing that. I'll just meet you back at the hotel.
Yeah, we could swing by.
I presume we're not gonna leave to do NML like quest today yet, because by the time we get it, it'll be like 3.
Well, I
What
mean, why
time is
not?
it? Noon?
Yeah, by the time you guys are done
Yeah.
chatting and eating, yeah, I'd say noon, quarter after.
Yeah, like we can go.
Your spikes are done tomorrow. What time?
Like
Any time tomorrow?
evening.
We'll say tomorrow morning, just so you guys don't have to wait around for it. It was that night or that evening, but we'll speed that up a little bit so you guys aren't taking.
I
around for
mean,
2 days.
really, we could just say we just punched around in town for 2 days and just take 2 sleeps and then
Or we could try convincing
like we went on
Fistic
fill the
House.
time. But
God knows I'd love that.
We'll say tomorrow morning, just so it's
'Kay.
just a little faster. You guys can get back on the road.
All right.
okay.
All right.
Did I miss
Keep
that?
going to the Hawk then, or if we're just going to expedite this?
What were you
Going to the Hawk? Yeah, you guys got directions to everywhere now, so you can just half an hour, 45 minutes to the Hawk.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
spilled
Are we
coffee.
lactating or what?
It down here. I spilled coffee on my shirt. I did not want it to stain.
Every time Zodell mentions a baby dragon, Shay starts to lactate.
What a weird. Yeah. Okay.
What the heck? What is that from? What?
They killed the
Okay.
baby dragon.
Let's-
Oh, no.
You guys make your way to the Animal and Hawk Bestialum. As you all come in, there is a human male in a nice. It's not really a. He's like in a nice leather coat, dark leather. There is a furbolg. He's got some droopy ears, couple of battle scars.
Spell verbal.
FIRBOLG.
And there is an orc female.
Oh.
Sorry. Can
Make a
you-
history check.
Can you
All right.
describe the verbal again?
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Yeah,
Yes.
this is Yeet It.
Who?
Yeet It.
Yeet it?
Yeah. You grew up with her.
Yeet it? No way.
Hi, Zodell!
Half orc?
How? No, normal full orc.
orc.
How did you get over here? What?
I came in for work lots of years ago, and I stayed because Dorolium sucks.
Best name.
Oh my goodness, guys! This is Eden. We used to spar when we were kids.
Zodell was really little.
Oh, shut up! Look how big I am now. Look, they're the small ones, right?
Especially that one.
All right. Oh.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Yeet It.
I'm Aria.
This is so great, you guys. Wow. Small world.
Where have you been, Zodell? You got caught that one time.
Yeah, I got tortured for 5 years. Lived in the mountain, 5 years.
That's badass.
I ate
So no, you
squirrels.
never told us this.
Uh,
What the heck?
I fell off a boat. I died one time.
What's a boat?
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Why?
He's like, you didn't lock the door. I'm like, what the hell's a door? This place is crazy.
We didn't have houses where we grew up. Doors are crazy complicated.
Right? Jeez. You don't know what a door is. I don't believe you. Get out of here, my guy. Oh.
So what are you doing?
Well, I found this pack. They made me their leader, and we're here finding some baddies. You know,
Just
traveling
not
the
gonna
land.
Comment on that.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Nice. Have you killed anything cool?
I killed this massive dragon.
Make a persuasion or a deception
show
check.
her your back.
Okay, hold on. Can I show the tattoo to sort of like extra persuade?
Make a deception check. Regular deception check.
Deception. 2.
Oh no.
Oh no, I only rolled an 11. How big was it?
Alright, it wasn't that big, but I exploded it. It exploded.
That's pretty cool.
See?
Those tattoos are pretty badass.
Hell yeah, right?
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What?
what else is new? I guess.
Do you work here?
Yeah. They sometimes need help to kill big things, so I go out and I Help them kill big things.
Right on.
It's pretty fun.
How about you? What have you killed?
Roll three D100s.
Oh Jesus! All right. Okay. 45.
I want you to add them all together.
Oh, okay. 45 plus 88. Okay, hold on. $38. 171. Have you heard of a boulder?
Well, there was this Gorgon. It was pretty big. And we smacked it and killed it real good.
Hell
I got
yeah.
paid a lot of money. It was awesome.
Sounds awesome.
It was awesome.
Gorgon, that's
It's like a big bull,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
made of metal. It's
So
got
where
really
you got
bad
your-
breath.
your armor from?
Oh, I don't wear armor.
Yeah.
I meant the one in the wall behind you there.
There's no armor on the wall. Yes, and no, that's just a regular set of plate armor.
Okay.
Yeah, some guy just said he was done with it, so we bought it off him in case anybody needs a set of armor.
Cool.
I can hit stuff twice now, so that's pretty sweet.
Whoa. Hitting stuff twice is way better than hitting something once.
That's what I'm saying, right?
That's pretty cool.
Oh my god.
So your dad was looking for you.
What?
Yeah, he said he was gonna go north,
Wait.
northwest, northeast.
Wait,
I get confused.
Wait.
Yeah, it was a long time ago. He was gonna go up past the mountains, up under the northeast. He heard that's where you got taken, but I guess you were in the mountains.
How long ago? What?
Oh, that was a lot of seasons.
Oh my god.
I don't know, a long time. It's been a long time. You've been away a long time. Like, lots of years.
As a, my dad?
Yeah, he wanted to find you. Because you got taken.
That's really nice.
Your dad must really care for you.
He left me.
Oh, yeah, he told me about that. I guess they put, like, some kind of spell on him because he was killing them all too fast. They made him run away with magic. He was actually, like, murdering a bunch of people.
He didn't leave?
No, he got some bad. They cast something and he made him run because he was killed like 20 of them and they were all dying, and so then once he was gone they captured a bunch.
That's my dad.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. He came back like an hour later. He was very confused.
Oh. So he was just there the whole time?
Yeah, and then he tried to go to the northeast and find you.
Yeah, I came back to the village, like, there was nobody, no one.
Nah, Duralium sucks, so we all started leaving. I came and I ended up here, and people weren't like real mad at me all the time, so I got a job killing things. It's been pretty great. Lots of other people from the clan kind of either went this way to the west, or they went and to try to get to the Solar Desert, because the Duraliums don't go there.
Oh.
Do you know where her dad is now?
No, I haven't seen him since then. He went looking for you, and then I came this way, and now I kill stuff for money, and it's cool. I didn't really use money before,
Desert.
but now I can buy cool things like pretty men. I know. Some of them are real little, but occasionally there's a big one, and that's nice.
Oh yeah.
A big man,
Yeah, of course.
little men.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They're very fragile.
Too bad Roston's not here.
No.
Oh, Rustin would have been like, whoa, you're a big one. Look at
He
you.
would've liked
There's a
you.
mountain I'd like to climb.
How tall are you?
As soon as
I'm
this
like
interaction
6'5".
started, I was
Yeah,
like,
she's like, yeah, easily a foot and a half taller than you. Like,
Oh my god.
real big.
It's been so long. You're so tall now.
Yeah, you were still. I mean, I was always taller than you because orcs grow faster than the ones that have the half blood.
Yeah.
But I mean, you got big. You got some cool. You got some big muscles now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
That vest is really intimidating.
that's a nice vest. You look like you can scare people with
Forgot
it.
about the vest.
Cool.
Pop up the collar of the vest.
That's awesome.
Right.
Okay.
So, anyways, you guys looking to kill some shit?
Always.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
is-
we're here for another day. or
This
so,
is my
so-
boss. His name is Olivier Tasek.
Is that the human guy?
Yes, that is me.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Olivier?
Twalivier, Tullallaver,
Tualla.
Vere.
How do you spell yeet it?
Yeet it.
Yeetit.
Yeah.
Yeet.
I thought everybody would like that.
Orc.
It's a very
what's
orc name.
the Furbolg's name?
Oh, that guy, he's pretty cool. His name is Marietti. Why there? He's got kind of droopy ears, big fuzzy nose, or pink nose. He's got a lot
Kind of
of
cute.
black leathers on. He's got some face scars. He's got a couple of wicked looking swords at his belt. Hi.
Wicked as
Nice
in like
to-
bad, or wicked as in like wicked?
Wicked.
Oh yeah.
Hi. I'm Marietti.
Hi, Marietti.
If you're friends with Eat It, you're friends with me.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
Eat It can sure smack the crap out of a creature.
Gorgon, I heard.
That was
Right
a
on.
fun one. That was a fun one. Yeah.
Oh, this has just been great, you guys. Turns out my dad's alive, and he's not even dead.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I thought he left
That's
me.
great news.
I didn't know you had a dad.
Oh, I didn't know you had a kid.
I mean, every.
So much
Everyone has
information
a
coming out
dad.
today.
What?
Do you have any like day contracts? We're only here for another day-ish, so
Well, not so much things that you could accomplish in a day, but there's word. Of course, there are other factions you could always collect if you need to travel one place to another.
What class do you think Yeet would be? Barbarian?
Yeah. Fellow barbarian. No armor.
We're supposed to be heading
Right.
northwest.
You're basically from where you're at, you're heading straight west to go to the Dawnwood.
Adding Yeet it to my allies page.
I'm going to pull up the photo just to make sure I'm not out to lunch.
do they have a map we can purchase?
You guys got a map already. At Solus Cross. I sent it to you all.
Can I? Yeah, if I show the map to Yeet it, could Yeet it point out where he
Oh,
was
yeah.
trying to go, even if it was like
North.
a long time ago?
Northwest. If you what, sorry?
Could like where was my dad? What like where did he go?
Pull up the section of map that you know that I sent you at the very start of the campaign.
Oh, Jeebus. Right. Oh.
You kind of know you ranged in and around up here,
Right.
north of the Bear Mountains, and when you guys got kind of waylaid, it was sort of
We
where
can
the
go
tape
to
is,
Eiffel,
where you got kidnapped, and then you were taken over the north end of the Bear Mountains,
'cause we're in
under
Toronto
the
right now, so
Raigan
we could
Mountains,
go to
and then you were sold
Eiffel on
in
our way.
Korak. Or, no, you were, you were sold in Korak to, that's where the Duke and the Duchess were, like real far
I
north.
need
So
to go to Mirror
it's a
Toronto.
lot of country for a single orc to kind of traverse and investigate, especially in a country where he's hunted.
Jeez.
So investigating for him to try and find you probably was not an easy thing to even begin doing.
But he didn't even know I wasn't even there. That sucks.
What is your dad's name?
I don't remember.
Jeez, I don't remember either.
Thrall.
Thresh.
Zenzabon.
Thresh.
Thresh? I'm into it. Add it to your notes.
And do you have a given name? Family name? Thresh the
I don't remember
Smith.
that either.
Thresh Smith.
Typically orcs just have the one name, unless it's like a clan name. And you were kind of, you roamed with different packs. You bit of a different world in Dorelium because as soon as like a tribe starts to get too big, then they're immediately a huge target for the slavers. So they kind of roam in smaller herds and packs and trade off and go with different people depending on where the danger is or where the hunting is good. So yeah, not really a pack last name.
So Zodel solo?
You never told us you were friggin' tortured. What the heck?
Well, it was like a enslavement. I was lucky actually. Most of the boys, they had to work in the
Dorelium
mines.
that did all the slaving, right?
Yeah.
They had to work mining out resources and intense labor. I took care of ponies and stuff. It was fun.
Oh, nice.
I mean, I ended up doing some physical. That's what
Maybe
I'm
dogs.
saying.
Still.
I ended up taking care of. I was working in the stables. I ended up doing some physical labor too, but I mean, it wasn't. It's rough, is all. I the whole time I thought my father, he left me for them. I thought he never came back.
Zodel's last memory of her father was him running away in the dark while explosions were going off and people were getting kidnapped and sold into slavery.
I saw him. He looked at me and then he ran off, and I never saw him again. I thought he must have died since I saw him last, but he's alive. He's gotta be. Fought off 20 slavers. Wow, what a guy.
He sounds like he could kill a dragon.
Like father, like daughter.
He could probably handle a 10-person table.
I bet he could handle your scrawny ass.
I'm sure he could. I'm just joking with you, Zodel.
It better be. Jeez.
All right. Well, we'll be heading probably up towards Eiffel from here.
What? Eiffel Tower? French? What? Wait, what? Eiffel? What?
Eiffel.
Oh, is that a place? What's it?
That's the next town
Do you
you're
have
going
a
to.
copy of the map? That's the next town that we're going to.
Well, there is that problem that is taking place out in the Dawnwood. I've sent a couple of individuals already, seemingly some sort of beast or problem there.
Yeah, we've been following the trail of Polgara.
Yes, I do not know that one, but presumably she is a beast killer or fighter that has come from where you reside.
Yeah.
More or less.
Strong, magic-y lady.
All right. There is roll 3d100s for me.
You guys can do it. I did the last one.
This way, the encounters are 100% randomized.
You fight 3 beholders.
91.
88.
What's 91 plus 88?
On. I got it.
Hi, Dudley.
One more.
32.
211.
There are reports of a camp of lycanthropes.
Oh, wow. That would be an awesome tattoo.
They are
Duh.
supposedly causing a bit of a stir to the north, just north or perhaps adjacent to the Plantier Wood. Sort of in between Plantier Wood and the Bonfouille.
Is it a pack of lichens?
That is what the reports have been saying. We
In the Dawnwood.
now north of the Plantier Wood. That is straight north of where we are here. Eiffel is between the Dawnwood and the Plantier Wood.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice industrial, bunch of small towns there, good folk. More of their farming community.
It's a little bit of a detour, I guess.
I mean, you guys are making your way to Mirturan after the Dawnwood, so it's straight north of the Plantier Wood. It's on your way.
Oh, okay.
Okay, did I learn... Okay. So now I know my father's name, Thresh.
Uh-huh.
Did I learn that from...
No, you would have known that.
Oh.
Yeah.
I-
You would know your dad's name. Like, you were 18 when you got...
No, I was like 6. It was less than that.
When you got abducted?
Yeah, I was young.
You were enslaved for 5 years?
Because you're like 28 now,
15.
aren't you? How old are you now? It was like 10 years, wasn't it?
26, so it was 11 years ago in
So,
slave.
yeah, so you spent a year making your way back to where
How
you were
did
from.
you
So you were enslaved for 10 years.
That was, escape, trees. That's actually how I came in contact with the rebellion.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple slaves and even some nobles that I met with that were part of the rebellion. Over the course of a year,
It was like the whole second half of your enslavement.
yeah, so like
It was like a 50-50. You were a slave working for the ponies, and then you got put on caravan detail, which is where that shitty guy tried to do that shitty thing.
Yep.
And then that's when you met the rebels, and then
of course.
for 5 years you worked for
Rebels?
what's her face?
Yeah. So there was a bit of a coup. Lots of people escaped. I know there were many casualties during the escape. I had a good friend of mine actually perished during the escape. I haven't.
Oh.
That's where I got my. I'm gonna take out my javelin. I'm gonna say this was hers. I still remember how it was just there on the ground. No one. It's fine. I'm gonna put it away.
Zodell has a tragic backstory. I love it.
Sorry to hear about your friend. That sucks.
It's fine.
Maybe she's still alive.
Oh no. I wish.
Oh.
I saw her impaled
Oh,
through a portal. Actually, that was cool. There was a portal, and then
A portal to what?
portal to out. I was in this massive keep castle area. There was this nasty duke face. He was the type to own the slaves. Had him working in his facilities. That's the stable I was working at. Is his massive douche.
the atrocities I keep hearing about Dorellium are...
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was surprised when I heard you were a member of the enforced military, but I mean, I know you. You're good. Yeah, you're a good one.
Thanks.
But I hope I'm not wrong.
Anyway,
The more and more I keep hearing about Dorellium, it kind of makes me sad that I have family still living there.
Yeah, both of you came from pretty posh parts of Dorellium. Like, you're from the capital, where you only saw the softer side of slavery, where you
Yeah.
knew it happened, but it wasn't like people being worked to death or... Yeah, and same with you. You're from the sister capital, Dorina, and it was more of a fortress city, but it wasn't like you weren't out in the boonies where some of the shittier shit happens.
I'm out now, and I guess that's it.
So, do we want to take this contract?
Yeah, let's do it.
There
Say,
is
lycanthropes, they're not... I know a little bit about them. They
Come
fall
on.
under the...
I
under
have
the
no idea what they
umbrella of
are, so I'm
creatures that-
gonna follow you.
Let's
that we
slit
housed in
some
the-
lichen throats. Am I right?
You can have 5 for that. I liked that.
That was good. That was your best one yet.
I liked that, yeah. Lycanthropes. Anybody want to fill Arya in on what those are?
You've never heard of...
No idea.
Also known as were creatures,
Oh.
werewolves that come in a vast variety of.
Make a history check.
animal.
Would I know lycanthropes?
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
Probably.
15.
Yeah. Heard about them in stories, read about them in books.
Okay.
You know, there's a variety of different kinds. The most prominent and history-driven is the werewolf.
Werewolf.
Yeah.
Do we know what variety of lycanthrope that we would be dealing with?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Roll a d6 for me.
Where are elephants?
Jesus.
1.
Oh, Jesus. From what I understand, the lycanthropes in the area are of a larger size. Possibly big bear form. Literally the most dangerous one you rolled.
Hold on. Okay, this is Xander speaking. I'm pretty sure bears are like lawful good, usually.
Okay. Enchantments and charms exist.
Jesus. Yikes.
Pine was a perfectly lawful good character, and he was bewitched to try and kill you guys.
Sure, bewitched.
Well, good news and bad news. It sounds like it's a werebear. Good news is they're usually pretty solitary. Bad
So
news
there's
is
only gonna be one.
whereas werewolf type lichens
In packs.
could actually be in packs. So we're more than likely dealing with one. The bad news is they're usually on the stronger end of the lichen spectrum.
Oh, there's just one of them. We could take it.
Well, we don't know for sure if it's just one. Or if it's even a bear. It's just what it's alluding to information-wise.
Somebody roll 2 D100s.
Oh, great. I'll roll one.
8.
20.
Wait, that's 2 zeros is, yeah,
Yep.
8.
20. Oh God. Oh God.
I won't do it, but that was 28.
God.
Beholder.
No, we ain't ready for that yet.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Roll one more. That was really low. Roll one more D100 for me.
108?
You rolled a flat 100?
Or, no, that's a 10, so...
38.
18.
18.
18.
Okay, so, what, 28 plus 18?
46.
That's kind of a pussy.
Well, what if there were 40 of them?
Yeah.
Don't you dare.
I thought about it, but it's also...
We fought like 20 plants
There's
and you
also
died.
only 4 of us.
No, there's technically 6 of us.
Yeah.
We're just being really quiet.
There is a rumor that there is a little establishment. Come on. There's a little establishment, an old cemetery adjacent to the north of Bonfouille. You could probably hear about it from them there as well, but rumors of perhaps some lesser undead plaguing some nearby folks. I don't have any reports of murders just as late, but certainly some unnerved citizens.
So undead by bone free.
North of Bonfouille, the lycanthropes.
We're in the Plantier Wood. And then bone free is north of that.
Correct. I'm putting these all kind of in your path, and then I'll put one big one out of your way.
Bone free is PH. And then it kind of
I know I wrote it really bad. I have to look at the...
Goes into doctor.
Yeah. Sorry about that. I was pissed
I'm
about
gonna
it.
go with A-I-R-E.
And then to the east of Bonfouille, there has been reports of sort of to the north of Trast. There is a swampy area there that is the roads have been built around, but reportedly there have been some folks attacked on the road by some large creatures. Possible troll. Big and green with big long arms, fangs. Several survivors have noted that they, other companions of theirs that escaped, suffered and died from poison in the days to follow. Sounds like a bit of a nasty one, if you ask me. But at the moment, that is all we have available, unless you are looking for something a little bit, a little bit crazy.
I'm good with crazy.
All right. Well, there are
Don't
reports.
have time for crazy.
Okay.
Oh, boo.
Maybe on our way back.
Oh, what if we brought Yeet It with us? We could totally go crazy with Yeet It.
Where are you guys going, Zodell? I lost it. Where are you going, Zodell? Where are you guys? Where are you going, Zodell?
Guys, where are we going again?
We're
Well,
going north. We're going
we
to
gotta go to.
I mean,
Mir Turan.
I don't
Your
expect you
turn.
to like come with us. I just mean like if we're taking on a crazy mission, bring along Yeet It.
I don't really go too far from Mama Rain. I like it here. I have a house. It's nice because they give me gold to kill things, which is awesome. And then I got to buy a house. It has like 4 doors.
4?
There's like 1 at the front, and then there's 3 inside. It's.
No way.
Did you know what a couch was? It is so
I
much
think
more.
so.
It is so much more comfortable than the ground. It's
No.
crazy.
Have you guys heard of couch?
Yes.
Jeez.
Have you heard of a chaise lounge?
I'm in Shay's Lounge.
You can have 5 more. That's your maximum 10 for the day, though.
Nice.
On a roll today, Zodell.
So we got what? We got a werebear in the plant
Werebear
forest.
in the forest north of us. Then
And
undead
how
in
far
the
away is
town,
the forest?
Just like literally right above where we are.
Oh. We could totally bring...
It's a ways north.
Oh, boo.
And
All
then
right.
From there, there's the undead, and then from there east, out of our way, are trolls.
How
I think
long?
Maybe the lichens and the undead.
Sure.
So we wouldn't be able to
Definitely
go
undead.
there, come back, get Roston spikes, and go again.
No,
It would be like on our way.
that's weeks worth of travel.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like all of these monster encounters, it's not like they happen like ones within a day's travel every time you're someplace. Like it's not. This is a pretty civilized world, especially in the Sinas.
Yeah.
They keep their shit pretty tight, so a lot of these are kind of just odd ones out. Okay,
He
well,
has the same password as you, I guess.
it was sure nice to meet your friends. I've got to get going.
See you later, Marietti.
Hey, it was real nice to meet y'all. You seem like a real nice bunch of folks. You
Yeah, you
got
too.
some really nice hair.
Thank you.
That's good. All right, this little cutie of an elf here. Yeah, I'll teach their own, I guess. All right. Talk to you on the flip side.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I guess we'll try taking the contract on the lichen problem and the undead problem.
Good.
Yeah, very good. If you would be so kind as to roll a D100 for me.
In the French accent.
It's good to practice.
$602.
2?
Six.
I don't do French.
62.
62? Okay. This contract for the lycanthropes is come up to about 6,200 gold.
Whoa.
There are, people get worried, especially when lycanthropes are involved. The risk of infection and whatnot. That is a real starter for people to start putting money together.
We can take care of it. We got it.
Very good. And then Arya, roll me a D100 for the undead job.
66.
66. This one is a little bit less. It is 3,500 gold, as there have been... it was less, I was going to half it if it was over 50. As there have been no deaths as of yet, and some speculation on the sightings. It might just be an innocent ghost wandering around. Honestly, a good chunk of change for probably a wee little job.
Oh.
But you were saying we can get more information once we get to Bonfier.
Yeah, Bonfouille, yes, their guilds are a little bit closer to those. Bonfouille, yes, they're a little bit closer to these events that are taking place. There's just not a lot around our neck of the woods at this point in time, so we get carrier pigeon word, sometimes a sending spell, to let us know about these events taking place.
Oh, well, all right. Well, yeah, we will take these 2 contracts. And
Excellent. I will
check
knock
in
you
when
down.
we get
And
to
what
Bonfoy.
what shall I call this ragtag group of individuals?
Amour Ventis.
Amour, Ventis.
Bill.
There are 3 Qs in that.
Bisodel.
No.
You could also just put Yeet its friends.
Well,
I will put Amour Ventis. Thank you. Yeet it. Don't you have something to smash right about now? No. All right then. He's a little stuffy.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. A lot of these, like the heads of things are, they've
Wow.
kind of got that little chip on their shoulder. Toilevier.
I mean, you'd have to be with that name.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice seeing you, Yeet.
Oblige Hotel. This
Nice.
was really cool.
Right? This is super cool.
If you ever want to come back and visit, maybe we can go for a drink or something.
Oh, yeah. We need to do that sometime.
That would be real fun. We could tell your friends stories about all the animals we used to hunt up in the north.
Right?
I mean, if you
mean,
want to
we're
go
not-
for a drink with her now,
We're not going out till tomorrow morning
yeah.
You know what?
to the fisticuffs with her.
If you want to come and get me later, if it's like close to dark, I'll either be. And she leads you outside, and her house is across the street. And it's a nice little modest house. Something an orc would definitely find lavish, nice. Like you look and you're like, that's a nice fucking house. That's a great door.
That door, is that like, what?
I think it's wood.
I was about to say, is that like wood?
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Looks like a fine
if
house
I'm-
for like at least 8 people.
If I'm not there, if I'm not
No,
there, you can
right.
probably find me at the Fisticups.
Of course.
I like to go and punch people there once in a while.
Alright.
Plus the owner, Domerin, he's pretty badass.
Yeah, you kicked me out, but.
Oh, that's badass.
Right?
Oh,
Yeah!
you must have done some really fucked up shit.
Yeah!
Cool.
Cool.
And then she goes back inside. What are you
All right.
guys done there?
Alright, so I'll hang with you guys until it's dark and then,
Go hang with you, eat it.
of course. Yeah,
Sure.
catch up. Catch up. Alright.
Frostin,
Yes, sir.
what do you have on you for supplies, or do you need to go buy supplies?
I don't have much that would probably help fixing my gauntlets.
All right. We'll say, just for expediency's sake, you rip off to the lance and pinion. And you talk to Lance Hardington. And purchase some materials to repair your gauntlets for, I'd say, like 10 gold worth of raw materials. You'll use about 5 gold's worth. Because it's not like they're broken, you just kind of need to patch some acid spots. And make sure that your tech containments are, sound and the mechanisms are still working. So you can have an additional 5 gold worth of materials for future tinkering. And then I want you to make a tinkering check with advantage because you know your gauntlets, you built them.
Alright.
I don't do licorice. Thanks. I'm actually allergic to
A
licorice.
tinkering check.
It's weird.
That is not on there.
Are you proficient with tinker's tools?
I am, yeah.
Okay, then you roll a d20 with your proficiency bonus.
Okay, I didn't know if there was one of the skills that I had to pick from.
No, it's just
I'm gonna roll one of my dice.
nice.
Set it on
You could actually
on
make
the thing.
a skill for tinkering tools if you wanted to.
I could what? You can make a skill?
At the very bottom of that list, it says skills with the little gear symbol.
Oh, cool. Oh,
There's been some fucking damn fine solid role-playing going on this session. I'm loving it.
Thank you.
what is that?
You guys are doing well all around. Did you roll?
Tinkering. Hold on, I'm making a tinkering. I'll roll, but then I'll make it.
Yeah.
17.
Did you roll with advantage?
17.
Okay. Takes you a couple of hours. You scrape away some of the more damaged areas, pull apart some sections. I'd say you would do this at the Lance and Pinion. I'd say for an additional 5 gold, they would allow you to use their Smithian tools. And you manage to strip away the damaged parts, check your mechanisms, make sure everything's set. Your tech compartments are looking like they're pretty fine. You melt, forge, reinforce, get your gauntlets all back up to their fighting form.
Awesome. Can I buy a small set of portable? So I have. Well, it says proficiencies that I'm proficient with these supplies, but I don't think I have them. So can I buy a kit?
Yeah, you can buy well, you have a tinker kit, right? Tinker's
It
tools?
doesn't say I have one in my inventory.
Okay.
I presume I would. That's I have smithing tools.
Okay, so you would use your own tools for smithing, because that's sort of a trade thing. It's like if you're an electrician, don't use some other electrician's tools. But it's after Tinker's tools. I don't think they're in this list.
I have Tinker's tools.
Tinker's tools are 50 gold.
Okay, perfect.
So you'd be able to use that for small repairs. Like if you roll a nat one, if you roll a nat one on your tech shit, right? Like then it's busted. You can spend time with your Tinker's tools fixing it. When it comes to a repair like what you're doing now, because components of them were melted by acid, in the wild you wouldn't just be able to forge new bits because you would need an actual smithy, like a what's the fucking word I'm looking for? Bellows and shit, you know?
Yeah, I gotcha.
But yeah, for a small repair, absolutely. Even over time, if you had materials pre-crafted, you could spend a number of hours over a course of days or weeks to make upgrades and modifications.
Okay. Yeah, so that's where I was confused because I was trying to do this in one of the earlier sessions with the crossbow, with my crossbow.
Yeah.
Like, I wanted to try to tinker with the crossbow to see if I could upgrade it. Is that possible as well? Like, not right now, but is that a possibility? Like, if I were to tinker with the crossbow for, like, a bunch of nights, could I then, like, next time I get into town, like, upgrade it without having to pay?
So, to make a prefabricated weapon stronger, it needs to be enchanted. You could tinker with an object to add certain benefits, right? Like, so you could tinker to make
Scope.
Yeah, you could like tinker to make a magnification system, so you could increase the accurate range of your crossbow. You could tinker with bolts to make them do certain things. You know, like somebody, I think Briarden just got a net arrow purchased, right? That's something that could be tinkered with to be created.
Okay.
But yeah,
I just got some ideas. Not that I'm gonna add any of my equipment, but I'm gonna spend another 50 gold on some random bits and bobs that I'm just gonna pull out as like role-playing items later on.
Okay. You spend 50 gold to get role-playing items.
Bits and bobs.
Bits and bobs. Got any springs, mechanisms?
You wouldn't happen to have any
Bumps.
bombs.
All right.
Hand grenades. Alright. We'll head back to the inn, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Go see what Roston's up to.
Just hitting the animal.
I mean, I don't think you want to go to the Emerald Crest. Isn't that the
Oh,
the
Thieves'
Thieves'
Guild?
Guild, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it as posh as
You
the
don't
one in
like
Calliope?
You have no idea.
Now I understand why you don't like the posh people.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I can't believe one of them was an orc too. Oh my god. Jesus.
A half-orc.
Oh, whatever. Half orc. Look at me. Half orc don't matter.
And some humans are totally like you as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what my mom was like. My mom must have been like,
stop it. Like,
fierce.
take more
Dude.
things on, or
It's up to you guys.
I mean, we could,
overload our plate.
I have the next several weeks mapped out, no matter
we
which
could
direction
go
you
to
guys
the
go. So
Magic Guild and see what magic-y things are.
the outcasts.
Yeah, you think they might sell stuff there? Sure.
I don't know. Maybe.
And we've got time.
yeah.
So at this point, have you guys rendezvoused with Roston?
Are you interested in checking out the Outcast?
What are they again? They're a guild place?
Yeah, they're
Guild
like-
slash magic-y.
Lesser magic users that couldn't get into that
The
Tower of
tower.
Zeld?
Yeah, I think I would. I think I'm at the point in my life where like I've just I'm making my way in the world. I've got my shit that I'm tinkering with, but I found this new group and I want to add some
layers of complexity.
layers. Yeah,
Nice.
some interests.
All right.
Some hobbies.
So
Maybe they've got some sort of ointment or salves.
Yeah.
Or the slashy bang bangs. Let's go check it out.
Might be able to fix that itchy groin.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, so you know that you were all told that the three of the four guilds were up in the northwest corner. So, given a bit of deductive reasoning, you could make your what?
Would lesser restoration help him?
It
I
cures
know,
diseases, yeah.
pros.
So you make your way northwest. Takes you, by the time you've done your stuff, the time they took was Zodell and Yeet gabbing for a while. So you you meet up roughly around the same time at the Outcast.
Oh,
What the heck?
hello?
Hello?
Okay, turn your camera back on. I can hear you now.
I don't know.
Bottom left one of the circles. Circles at the bottom.
Hello?
Hola.
Sweet.
I thought you were texting me like, hey, I've got this plan or idea sort of thing, and you were just like, you froze!
Yeah, all I heard was, shit, I started typing the last words you said, but now I forget them.
You made your way to the Emerald, or to the Outcasts.
Outcasts.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I gotta pull up people.
Is there a secret magic-y way to get in?
Make an investigation check.
Knock.
Make a perception check first.
12.
Alright. You remember...
Oh wait, no, 13.
You remember the tower building. It was made of white stone, very marble-esque, in the shape of a circular tower. Really nice and pristine. This place is a dump by comparison. It's a sort of a ratty, sort of... it's built well.
So like a magic warehouse.
It doesn't look like it's been well maintained. Some of the paint's peeling off, the sign's a little bit crooked. But there are magical glowing orbs out front in the place of torches.
Yeah.
And make an investigation check.
I'll help.
With advantage.
18 and 13, so 18.
Okay. You go up to the door, you and Zodell investigating. Door just opens.
Cool.
So you come inside, it's sort of dimly lit. There's a trio of individuals sitting around a table playing cards. The light inside is very similar. It's the floating orbs that you saw outside, and there's sort of a few bookshelves and a back corner bar, a couple of couches.
Cool.
Relatively dim. Hi. Good day.
Hello.
Hello. What can we do for you?
What's your name?
I'm Gabe.
Gabe.
Yeah. Who are you?
I'm Aria.
Hi, Aria.
This is Zodell.
Zodell. You're big.
Magnus.
Yeah.
Magnus. I like your hat.
The other short
Pleasure.
one is Roston.
Rostin.
I'm Rostin.
Yeah, I like dwarves. My mother's second cousin was a dwarf.
Yeah, I'm a dwarf.
Yeah, dwarfs are the shit. What can we do for you?
We were
Oh, and the shiny
just
one
coming
is...
to take a look around, see what was...
Well, this ain't no tourist trap. You looking for work? You looking for some? What are you? You just just looking in?
Yeah.
Okay.
You wouldn't happen to have any, like, wares?
Well, we got some wares, yeah. Nothing really fancy.
Yeah.
And it'll cost you a pretty penny.
I have a pretty penny.
Oh, all right, I like a pretty penny. There's my creations.
That is what we came here for, right? Wares?
I guess. I
I
don't
guess
know.
I don't-
And we
I don't know.
were
I just
just
told you
kind
that-
of seeing what this place was all about.
Yep.
You know,
Patreonus didn't really tell us
Really?
much about it.
we've got some.
Play Pokemon Go.
What kind of magic-y things can you sell us?
Trying to see if there's anything that's kind of their speed here. Got some potions.
What kind of potions?
A couple of healing potions.
Just regular
You know,
ones?
yeah, just regular. Not too expensive. We've got some components, you know, stuff that we need to make the spells.
Yeah.
Bigger ones, smaller ones.
Cool.
You know, like we keep a copious amount of bat guano and sulfur for those fire spells.
How much would those potions be? And what's the range of them?
They're regular and they're 50 gold a pop.
Can I get one of them?
He only has 2.
Oh.
Zodell,
Yeah.
care to share? I've only got one healing potion left.
Same here.
Oh, all right.
So you each take one.
Well,
I think I have a bunch.
Oh. Jeez, hoarder over here, huh?
I've got. Oh no, I've got one.
Oh.
I've got this nifty trident.
Yeah, because you died
Oh,
last time.
trident.
And you
Yeah,
used it.
this thing here. And
Guys, what's a trident?
he gets up from the table where the other two are
It's
sitting,
what it looks
Yeah.
like.
and he pulls out from behind the bookshelf a trident.
Whoa.
It's got
that's not a trident. That's a Rostencraig stone. That's a fork for a giant.
That's a fork for me.
all right. Well,
You're
it's
not that big, Zodell. Sorry.
Oh,
this
I
one,
wish.
and you see it's kind of crustacean-y. It's got like a shell at like before the base where it forks out,
Is that Mr. Nimbus's trident?
and so this one here it helps you talk to and tell some fish what to do.
Oh.
There's a button on it. You press it, it goes do 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 do.
Nope.
Just those weird underwater rings like Aquaman.
Yeah.
I don't need to talk to fish. I'll be honest.
Yeah, shoot yourself. Fucking prices.
You said you had
What?
What?
What? You all right, dwarf?
It's no talking, and then I had a question.
Rostin,
Yes.
come with me over to the corner here. I prepared something for you last night.
You prepared something for me?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
alright.
I'm gonna cast Lesser Restoration on his groin.
Your groin immediately stops itching.
All right, keep it down. Like we're doing weird stuff in the corner. Jesus.
What the
Well,
hell
Agnes.
did they just do?
I kinda grab his, put my arm around his waist and look up at him. Well, not really. I say I've never felt this kind of pleasure at the hands of a man before. But I appreciate what you've done for me.
Yeah, we
I give him a
won't
little wink and say,
mention this again.
well, I care not to bring this up to others.
What the hell? That was audible, wasn't it? Like, not all of it, but at least like the...
Make a perception check.
18.
Really? Yeah, you heard Rostin moan.
Oh, God, Jesus.
Such a strange group. You know what? I'm gonna roll one for Riordan too, just for shits and gigs. Natural 20.
I'm just gonna,
Riordan,
like...
you all right, mate?
Well,
Or Rostin?
let's just say I've rid myself of Mia Boubon. Thanks to Magnus here.
Oh,
So,
Gra-
Mistress Laurel.
gross.
That is...
That's me. I just like relieving everyone of their curses.
All right, you're fucking weird.
Let's not get ourselves kicked out of, like,
Last-
what, our third establishment?
Last thing I've got here, it's a bit useful. It's, you throw it in the air, it's dust, and it makes everybody stop coughing and sneezing and
I
choking.
think that's just pepper.
I wouldn't put it on your food, no.
Is it? I bet I can put it on my food. I can take it. I can do it. What is it? Yeah, what is it? Sorry.
It is 500 gold, if you want it.
What is it?
It's the dust of sneezing and choking.
Interesting.
I think I'm good. I might take one of those potions, actually. 50 gold, you said?
Yeah, 50 gold.
Alright.